Hello friends, welcome to my channel Study Supreme. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe for skill enhancement in your career.
In this video, we will learn about attribute value, tag attribute value of the selectors and dot class attribute value, tag dot class attribute value. These two topics we will cover in this video. In the previous video, we already learned about the hash ID and tag hash ID, dot class, tag dot class. So, in last we already learned like using ID and using the class. So now we will learn about using the attribute value. We'll take the copy and paste. So till here is okay. Now we want to take the example of this URL is there. We will take the URL. Here we can go to the contact. We will check here like a name, first name, last name, email. This one we will take the example of that. So we can take the particular URL. We will paste it here. Okay. Now what we want, attribute value we want. So attribute value we want, then you can take that the name. We can go to the click on the right click, go to that inspect. Okay. Click on the arrow. This arrow is there to select the element in the web page and select the name. So here we want to take the attribute equal to value. So attribute is the like a name, value is this one. We can take the example of that. Copy this one, and here you can check it is whatever selector you are taking, this is correct or not. Okay, so we have to keep the name like this way. You can please make sure this should be the correct one. Name equal to equal, okay, like that way. Okay, so this is the attribute, this is the attribute, and this is the attribute value. So this is like we are highlighting that particular this first name, first is highlighting. So we can take this of the selectors. Okay, and we can write the code of that cy dot get. Okay, and inside that we can paste that our selector dot. Now what will happen, this is not a button. As you can see here, it is not a button, it is like text box. So in text box you have to enter any values. So for that we have to use the type, type, type. What we have to type, any name you can type. Now suppose you write the study, study, study. Okay, now second one, if you are going to second last, we are writing the our children name. Okay, click on the here correctly, go to the last text box, click on here, and we want to take the next one, selector value. What is the attribute value? This is like similar, but here the first is there, here last is there. You can change the last. Okay, till here we have covered only that attribute value. Now we want to use the tag attribute value. What is the tag of this one? So this you can see, this the tag is like input tag is there. You can type the input here. Okay, and you can see your selector is correct, is showing the matching one of or one. You can take this of the selector, go to your VS code, cy dot get, you want to use, and we can give the selector value dot type what we want to type, study supreme. Our the second content is the supreme. Okay, so now we took the example of that. So once you will run the test case, and I will show you how it will work, it is working or not. So for that we have to start the Cypress. So npx Cypress open is our command. I enter it. Now is Cypress is loading. Okay, we already configured the E2E, so click on the E2E. View browser version 121 we are using, so click on the next. And what test case we are using? CSS selector. Click on the CSS selector. So here three test cases are showing. Okay, so all the three test cases will run one by one. First is using ID, getting fast, using class, getting fast, and third one also using class is mentioned. We did not change the value of that. Okay, so we will change using attribute value, attribute value and tag attribute value. Okay, now if you want to save, it will be run the test case again. But now we want to focus only for the test case number third. So in that case, we have a different way to run the test case. You can see here value is typing, like study supreme is typing. So for that, I will explain about that. If you want to run only one test case out of that, then you can use that it dot only. We can use the only also. It will run only one test case. See here, after save, only one test case is running, not all test cases. That is like you want to run only one test case for the multiple test scenarios, not test cases. Okay, so you can see the code also. Type supreme is typing and this study is typing. Till here, we have covered about this attribute value and tag attribute value. Now we will take the example of dot class attribute value and tag dot class attribute value. We will go to the next. Okay, so email ID is there. We can take the email ID. Example of the email ID. Go to email. Okay, so here we will check any attribute value. This is like spell check is there. Let will check this is the correct one or not. Spell check. Copy. Yeah, spell check is correct. Okay, so here till here what we did, only we did the attribute value. Now we want to do the dot class. So where is the class attribute? This is a class attribute. You can see the class attribute. This is the class attribute. Copy and paste it here with the dot. Okay, and what is not coming here? Why is not coming? As in last video we discussed about that where our is space is there, then class value will not work, and we have to replace with the space to dot. Okay, now it's working. We can copy this one. We can go to the VS code. Shivai dot get. Okay, we give the selector and issue is coming. Why is issue coming? Because here outside also double quote is there, inside also double quote is there, so you have to change the code. Single quote you have to change here. Okay, so now dot type and mail ID is there. You can type the any of the mail ID like Kumar 51123. I can write this one. Okay, and we save the test case. It means running the again. Save means you have to run the test case automatically. See, when you want to save, it is automatically running, and it's saying like enter mail ID is well in. Please enter a valid mail address, because we did not mention that at the rate like gmail.com. Then only it will be so the correct one. Yes, like this way. Okay, so we will type here at the rate gmail.com. Okay, and if you are saved the test case, it will be run that automatically run our script. That's it there. Okay, now is that warning is not coming. Enter that correct mail ID. Now next one is we took the example of attribute dot class attribute value. Now we will take the tag dot class attribute value. Okay, so next is the comment and message. or message, we can select that one. Okay, here what is that? Okay, we can take the name of that, because name, we'll take the name. This is the name. We can copy this name. No, I think. Okay, no issue. And okay, name is there. That is correct only. Okay, and we can think name. Okay, and your name equal to. Okay, fine. This name is there. So we want to change attribute value with the tag.class. Also we have to add beginning of that to take daughter class is this one. You can see here also space is there, so instead of space we can try with the short name, like is before the space, because as you know already these things is there. Just a minute. Okay, we can take and paste it. Okay, and here we use fully. We can remove this one, replace the dot, and space is there, we can remove after the space. Instead of space we can use the dot, then also it will work. And or we can use, you can remove that after space also, that is also fine. See, is there. Now dot is there. Now what is the tag of that? This one. Oh, see here input is not the tag here. Tag is the text area, the tag. You can use the text area, text area. Okay, like this selector is there, we can use that one. Cy dot get. Okay, and dot type. Okay, and here we can type anything, like this class, this video is related to CSS selector, like that. uh, just I give the content, any content you can type it here. Now you have to save. Once we save the test case, it will be run. See, you can see I will want to show you here and here. Okay, and I want to do here for showing purpose. Once we'll save here this side, this file is saved, immediately this test case is running in background, you can see. So when you save the file, it will be run automatically. See. Okay, a related spelling is mistakes. Okay, we will change this spelling. Okay, got it. So only this test case is running because we kept the only on a particular test case, so it's running. So if you want to run that, like if you want to two test case you want to run, yeah, you want to skip one test case, in for that case also what we have to do, we have to type the x of before the test case, like it block is there, right? So if you type the x, it will be skip the particular test case. For example, if you want to skip the first test case, we can do x. Okay, it is skipping. See, you can see it's not run, it's skip. And you can see here skip test case is there, that is remaining test case is working. This is tick mark is there, this test case is getting passed, and this is using id is skip. Like that way also we can skip the test case. You can see the each and every steps and what you are typing. This video related to CSS selector is typing of the selector. Go back in time traveling, you can see first is empty is there, steady. After go to that second supreme is coming, like one by one steps is time traveling of the test case. It's easy to understand about our test case, and we are able to find the issues, like debugging also it's very easy for that.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos.